So as you can see here, and using target weld, I connected these edges together, and after we finish everything we will grease these two edges so they can look like other edges. Now we need to finish the lower parts, and if you want to know how can we get these black edges, what I have done to get these black edges is Ctrl A to select everything, and instead of changing material color, I change this object color into black and I press OK, so I can see the lines precisely. So here I select this, let me select it and change to edge mode, and I need to create bridges to connect these, or to create some area in this part. So let me first get rid of these edges right here. Better do it in the front view so I won't select anything. Let me do it again, and Control backspace to get rid of them. Now I change the mode, or the view, I'm sorry, not the mode, to bottom, and let me start connecting. So I select this edge, press Ctrl and select this edge too, and use the bridge tool, and I will create a single. I'm not sure I'm selecting the of course that's why it didn't work. I need to select the right edges. This one, this is starting edge, and this one too, and here we go. You see the sorry, you see the bridge is being created, and it will be one segment. I won't make it more, so I don't need to create some cuts right here. So I press OK, and let me do one more in front of you, and then I will pause the video and continue. So again I select one edge and the other corresponding edge, this one, and use bridge. I think I'm not selecting the appropriate group of edges exactly. Maybe I can select them in the left view using rectangular selection like this, and here we go, it's created. Oh, that's what we created in the last video, that second one. And this one too, and the bridge is created, and press OK. Let me do it one more time. So this edge, using Control, and this edge, I go to bridge and press OK. I will pause the video, continue all this part until this area right here, and then we'll get back to you. So as you can see, I finished creating this base, and still I need to work on these two left and right parts, but I won't bridge them. Actually, I will just create a something like camouflage to give me the to give the shape we need, because we want to extrude it. So let's do it on the bottom view, and I will do this part, and you can understand how I did the other part on the left side. So here I will use Shift, drag, and on this side I need to select this one, get back to bottom view, and Shift, drag them. Let's go to vertex mode. Maybe we need to use control while changing to vertex mode, and I need to make these even on the y-axis, like so. Push them to this direction, and drag them down. Now I need to connect these two vertices, this one using target weld to this one, and on this side I think it's already connected. Yeah, fine. So this is for this base, and later we can chamfer these edges after we finish everything. I need to do same thing with these edges right here for this part, this group of edges. So I get back to edge mode. Oops. Need to zoom in. This one and this one too. I go to back view. Let me do it on left view and activate the F3 so I can see through. Let me shift drag and shift drag up again. Press F3 again. That's it. Okay, I will do the same for this other base right here. I will do like I did here. I will create this camouflage. It's not real base actually, because we won't connect it. However, we need only to have creased edge on it later, so that's it for now. Maybe I need to push these edges much forward. Let me get back to bottom view, and these two. I hate these tiny edges. It's very small. Okay, so I get back to bottom view and drag them forward. Okay, I will do the same for this part and get back to you. So now let me take these two bases here and drag them down. So I do this in the vertex mode. I need to drag this base down, but not all of it. I don't need this part of the base. So I use Alt, do the same here, use Control and use Alt to deselect this part. Make sure we're selecting exactly what we want. Get back to back view and drag these down. Not much, just a bit, to get some extra level of altitude. Now let me get back to edge mode. Make sure we're not having any thing funny. Yeah, I need to do extra lowering like I did. So I get back to vertex mode, Control Z to get back my selection and drag more downward. Maybe I'm selecting this vertex here, I don't need it, so let me deselect this one. And here I think it's this one too. Get back to back view and drag these down, yeah, like this. Go to edge mode, and I need to create a bridge with this edge and this edge, so I can close the loop to create the back. So let's use the bridge. As you can see, just one segment, that's fine for me, and press OK. Now I have a loop of edge. This loop of edge, it's continuous and goes through the whole object. So let me double click this, and normally even if it's not created together, the 3ds Max understands that you want this loop of this edge, except for this part here. So use the Alt to deselect it, and instead we add this edge. Okay, let me make sure everything is fine. Let me get back to right view, change my selection mode to vertices by pressing Ctrl to keep it, and use the scale mode, scale it on the x-axis, make sure everything is fine. Now all I will do is get back to edge mode and use the cap. Okay, we change to border mode. Yeah, that's it, cap. So that's it, we're done. We created this part, and now we can get rid of this polygon. We don't need it, we don't want to see it. So I get back to polygon mode, I select this polygon and press delete. I don't need it. Let me create few cuts here, and I need to press F3 so I can see through. I use the cut tool to create this cut in vertex mode. I'm trying to be accurate as I can. Maybe I can use the swift loop, works fine for me. Oh no, not the swift loop. Let me try again with the cut tool. I need to go from here to here, and something in the middle. And another last one from here to here. I think that gives me what I need. Okay, so I need to take this vertex upward in the front view, maybe that was too much. That's it. Get back to polygon mode, select these two polygons. Oops, sorry. Press F2 to see the polygons like this in this colorful mode, and press delete. I don't need them. So when we rotate it like this, we have this back piece, and we have this whole thing. Now we need to work in this front area, so we can get this. So we can get this part right here. So let me do it quickly. Get back to edge mode, double click this edge. Maybe you can check if it's a loop. That doesn't give me a loop. Okay, I can select them one by one, and let me drag these down, and of course that will affect the shape. So we need to get back to vertex mode, modify the position of this vertex, that will need to be modified. Actually, we need to make these they don't really fit with any orthographic view, but what I need is to make them even. So maybe the bottom view can work. Scale tool, and same for this group. Fine. So whenever we use rectangular selection, it selects all of them. Fine, that's what I need. So let me change its position, make it straight. Now I will work on these polygons. We'll select this group of polygons, and I cannot use the rectangular selection. It will miss everything. Maybe these two. What we need to do, let's check with the photo before continuing with selection. We need to create this extrusion right here, and then we rotate it. So fine, maybe we don't need all these selections, only these. Can work, but I need to work first with edges. I need to adjust this edge, push it, and this should be pushed slightly. Get back to polygon mode. I assume I still have my selection, and let me use extrude. Maybe first I need to create an insertion, so let me use insert, and let me change this value. Okay, that sounds fine. Let me check. Okay, oh, that's it. Actually, we selected this group, you don't need it. because I was working on the bottom mode. So we select this group, we use insert. That's too much. Let me make it like this. Press OK. Let me check the photo. We need to create some extrusion, but look, we have this pentagon shape, so we need to work on vertex mode first and modify the shape of these. Maybe we need to adjust spacing between edges. Take this too. That's fine. Okay, so I want this on the outer to be bigger. So when I go to vertex mode, I take these two, push them down. I make sure I'm in the bottom view. And I mainly use some feature called Constraint Edge, so when I push them they will be constrained to their edges like this, so they won't go any other dimension. That's fine. Okay, so let me check these two, and still we are constrained. And I get back to edge, so I can push these two groups. To be in the middle. Get back to vertex, take this one up, push this and this to get them closer. I think they have the same distance. Maybe this one needs to be pushed slightly like this. So again we got this pentagon shape. We get back to polygon mode, still keep our selection. What we need first, we need to restore the constraint to none, and now I need to make my extrusion. Let's make it in the right view, extrude. I need to make sure the vertices are even, so I change my selection first. Press F3 so I can see through. Yeah, they're not even, if you can see here. So let me select all of these vertices, and I will use Constraint To Edge. Let's try if it works or not. And I need to make sure let's change to local. No, it doesn't work. So I guess I need to adjust the position of these vertices. I can remove the constraint. Okay, that's fine. Let me get back to polygon mode. Change my view to right view. Do the extrusion. I think it's fine. Press OK. And now I will do like I did before. I need to select these outer edges. This edge, and here in the right view let me rotate it. Maybe more. Push it inside. Let me select all the edges. Let me select these two. And here again in the right view. I need to rotate. Use Control and change to polygon mode and shrink. I need to make this smaller, not very much smaller. Get back to edge mode. Keep my rotation, and of course in the right view. Push it. Maybe more. Not very much actually. Press F3. Oops. Actually we're selecting something here, so we need to use Alt and deselect anything. Push it back. Press F3. Now let's get me back to front view, press F3 again, change the mode to vertex, and now I need to select these two and push them down. These other two, they get it some rounded shape. Maybe that went too much. So press F3 again. That's it. So we got this hole right here. Let me make sure nothing has changed while we were selecting. Fine, we saved the situation. Okay, so what's left? The key, or the switch, sorry, the switch. Simply I get back to front view and I go to create, and I need a box, and I use auto grid. I can use auto grid, or maybe I can adjust its position later. And let me create this box right here. Let me change its parameters. So the length maybe 2.5, width, let's make it 4, and the height let me make it 3. And of course, as I expected, if we get back to right view, it's far away. Fine. Okay, so which shape we need? We need to create some cuts. So we change the length segments to 3. Let me check. Yeah, 3, and the width to 3 or 4. Maybe 4 is fine. Let me check if it's 3. No, let me make it 4. And the height segment, I will make it 3. Okay, now I convert it to editable poly, and let me change the material. Change its material or something, maybe this gray. Yeah, same gray. I think maybe this one, lighter one. Okay, this one. Of course, when we finish everything, we will create some basic material, convert it to editable poly. I get back to front view and start my modeling. What I need to do, I need to select these polygons, press F2 again, so you can see the colored version of now let me use extrude. Actually, I need to select the whole editable poly, and maybe it was too wide, so let me scale it on the x-axis. Get back to front view, polygon mode, and I will extrude these out. That sounds easier for me. That's way too much. Yeah, something like 5. Let's make it 5 and press OK. Now I need to work on the vertex to get this shape. So let's get back to front view, change selection to vertices, and how it looks like. Okay. Maybe we need to take these two. I need to create some cuts and extrude this from here. So let me use a swift loop. Oh, that doesn't work, no. So let me use the cut tool. Maybe I can use the quick slice. It's dangerous, but we can use it because it goes through the whole object. And another quick slice right here. Okay, so let me select these two group of vertices, and then I need to change my selection to polygon mode. Get back to right view and select all of these. Oh, that selected all the rings. I don't need the one in the front, so I use Alt to deselect it. And then this one, Alt again to deselect the one in the back. Control, same here. Let me check. We need to extrude these. And press OK and make them smaller. Okay. Maybe these in the front need to be beveled so we can get some shape. So use bevel, and of course 10 is a very large value. It's minus, let's make it minus 0.5. Let's use minus 0.5 and check. That's way too much. Maybe we can use extrude or insert. Okay, insert works fine. Press OK, and then I can push it forward. It gives me the same effect of bevel. I think these vertices position and I need to take these with them too. Okay, so that's it. I think we have some desk behind it. So we get back to front view. From create, let's use a cylinder. Let me change its parameter. Make the radius 2. The height I will make it 1. Height segment I will make it 1. Cap segment 1, and side I leave it the way it is. And of course it's not in its right position, so we need take it back, and in fact it will go backward this, and actually the height segment is too much large. Let's make it 0.3. Not the segment, sorry, the height itself 0.3. Maybe 0.2. Let me push this back. And it's smaller, so here let me change the radius and push it down. I think that's fine. Okay, let me change its material. Same material, assign to selection, and that's it. Let me select all, Control A, change the color to black, so everything have a black edge or black edges. So now we're done with this part, except for the this back. It needs to have another piece. If we check here, we have this piece, but it's smaller downward. That's too much for this video, so I will pause, and in the next video we will finish this part and start the final piece, which is the this piece right here. So keep up with us.